Mr. Beast thumbnail or I will be very angry. Something like that. How's that? He's holding the orb. Last one to hold on to this orb I found wins $1 million. It's a H.P. Lovecraft novel. But when he was, I don't watch Mr. Beast videos. When he was buried alive, did he, where did the poop go? I saw the tweet that was like, where did the poop go? But it's a good question. Where did the poop go? The dude was in a coffin for 7 days. He said he didn't poop. I don't buy that, Mr. Beast. Your average viewer who's like 13 years old might buy it. I don't believe he didn't poop for 7 days. It doesn't make sense. You really think he was in there? I think he was in there. I mean, you don't have any evidence that he wasn't in there. And I don't have any evidence that he wasn't in there. He said he was in there. I'm going to believe him. 7 days? That seems doable to me. I'm not saying a YouTuber would never lie to me. I'm kind of saying, you know, Mr. Beast is already on top. It's like accusing Hikaru Nakamura of cheating in chess. Like, bro, he's got nothing to gain and everything to lose. I'm not saying it's impossible. It just doesn't pass the smell test without some rigorous scientific and statistical testing, okay? That has never stopped anyone. You don't have evidence, man. You don't have evidence. Listen, I'm not saying you got to hand it to Mr. Beast. I'm just saying we can't be like he didn't really do it without, you know, if you saw him down at the damn Wawa when he was supposed to be buried, that's one thing. We're assuming based on common sense. I would just spend the week in the coffin, but I would not be coy about it. I would tell you where the poop went. I would be like, I pooped 3 times and like I wore a diaper. And then when I pooped in the diaper, I took the diaper off and threw it in the corner. They'd be like, didn't that stink? I'd be like, yeah, but I was in the coffin for 7 days. Like, I got bigger problems. I'm in the damn coffin. Yeah, it smelled bad. That was like, it should be so lucky to smell bad, so I have something interesting to remark upon in my brain for 7 days of solitary confinement. I had the poo in there to stay sane. That's what I always say about Sisyphus, man. If they really wanted to punish him, they should take away the poop. Did I tell you my niece was roasting Mr. Beast? She was saying, like, she tells her friends at school that she has a famous YouTuber uncle. And then I'm like, oh, they're probably disappointed when they find out it's not Mr. Beast. And then she was like, I don't like Mr. Beast. I don't like his videos, and his chocolate bars cost like $10 frickin'. I was like, oh, shit. I had no idea. It runs deep, bro. She's spitting. You got to release budget chocolate bars for the people? Nah, man. The dollar store's already got that covered. You ever go out for Halloween trick-or-treating and you like expect to get a Kit Kat and then they hand you like some kind of, it's a 1 nanometer thick chocolate bar wrapped in like paper that has like a clip art picture of a lion on it or something like that? That's the, that's the stuff right there. Still can't believe they fired Toby as Spider-Man. Toby, Michael Scott voice. Toby, nobody here at the office likes you, and you're divorced, so nobody at home likes you either. You think that's how they broke the news? Don't worry, Toby's the Scranton Strangler. Nobody's... Brother, we're in the damn climate crisis right now. You're pulling out Darth Jar Jar-esque memes about the office in here. Let's get serious as a society. This is getting ridiculous, you know? We're in a lot of trouble. He might be, though? Yeah, sure, and maybe Mr. Beast didn't get in the coffin, okay? Like, it does seem a little silly that he pretended not to poop for 7 days. I know I'm the biggest proponent of, like, if someone says something that fake, it must be real because they couldn't expect us to believe that lie. But, like, I don't believe that the man did not poop for 7 days. And even if he didn't, that's true. What did he do with the piss? There's no way he didn't piss for 7 days. I will say I have gone 7 days without pooping, but I couldn't do it on command. What happened? I moved to South Korea for a year, and like the day of travel, like the 30 hours of travel, you're all messed up. You know, you're having breakfast at 2 a.m. and then right after that it's like midnight snack. You go over the international date line and they're like, here's a second breakfast, and you're like, I've only been up for 4 hours, but it's been 27 hours since I left. Like you're, and then like there's anxiety and you're in an unfamiliar environment. I wasn't constipated. I didn't feel like I had to poop. But after like 3 or 4 days, I was like, this is crazy. I haven't pooped yet. And then like one day I pooped and I was back on the, I've got rhythm, I've got sunshine, who could ask for anything more? Go one stream without mentioning poop challenge, difficulty impossible. How about like go one day without being grossed out by some shit that you do every day challenge, difficulty degree fucking easy, I do it every day. Ooh, poop and piss. So disgusting. Hang on, I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. Anytime anybody tells me they're going to the bathroom, I don't think that they're like going into another dimension and it's like, oh, whatever happens in there is none of my business. They're spreading both cheeks and letting the logs drop in the toilet, brother. At a minimum, they're leaking yellow fluid from the tip of their dick into the toilet. And what's funny about it is they're probably trying to like hit the quiet spot on the toilet, just to the left at the back of the toilet, but a little bit left of center, where when the piss hits, instead of like reflecting back, it sort of like bends around the bowl. So it turns into like a drizzle instead of a sprinkle. I aim dead center. I just know you never wear khakis. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm a right side enjoyer. That's I gotta imagine that it's like a left-handed, right-handed sort of thing going on as well. The poop bits aren't gross, but you're obsessed with them? Well, I think you're obsessed with them. I just talk about them. You're the one who seems to have it stick in your brain a little bit. I talk about poop and then I'm like, I ate a burger yesterday. You're like, hold on, go back to the poop stuff. Which one of us is obsessed, brother? Make it make sense. Okay, a cheeseburger, extra pickles, maybe a little bit of poop on it. Oh, man. Gets me every time. You know what you've done, by the way? You've ruined your brain via the internet. There's still time, unless you're my age. You've still got some neuroplasticity. But like you spend too much time on the internet where like everything is about sex somehow. Then when anybody talks about anything, they must have a fetish for that. So like you bring up poop a lot. Is there anything you want to tell us? Yeah, it's fucking, I'm bringing it up that you're supposed to make jokes about things you know. I'm in the bathroom like 20 minutes a day, dropping logs. I'm an expert, according to Malcolm Gladwell. Just because you jerk off to everything you're interested in, I keep my interests there separate. I'm not writing, NHL fanfic about, enemies turned into lovers or something like that. I'm just watching the game. And then I'm logging off and eating a ham sandwich. I don't need all of my interests to eventually come back to carnal desires. Why don't you take responsibility instead of gaslighting chat? I'm not responsible for your thoughts. Fucking Crunchyroll and your parents are responsible for your thoughts. I'm responsible for what I say. I'll take responsibility for that. I'll take ownership. I'll apologize when necessary. The way that you receive the pass, brother, I'm Patrick Mahomes out here. You run the route, the shit's hitting you between the numbers. If you fumble it, that's on you and your gloves, as far as I'm concerned, okay? That's got nothing to do with me. That's not any of my business. Everybody's got their own cross to bear, okay? I've got the cross to bear that for some reason I have like PTSD from when Toad went into the de-evolution chamber in the Super Mario Brothers movie. And I still am teasing it apart bit by bit because it's still in there because when I rewatch the Matrix movies and in the Matrix 2, Agent Smith starts turning regular agents into Agent Smith by inserting his karate chop into their chest and then they go and then they turn into Agent Smith. Like that still gives me the heebie-jeebies. And it's the Toad stuff was like 1992 or something like that. Yeah, I know it bothers me. You know what bothers me the most is that they put Toad in the de-evolution chamber, and he's like, "No, don't put me in the de-evolution chamber." But then when the de-evolution chamber's done, he's so cooked that he's got like the Goomba smile. Like he's actually happy he went through the de-evolution because there's not a shred of Toad, the person, left in there. That shit is that it. I'm like, no, no. It would be better if he was like in the machine, but he was raging against the machine. If every once in a while a little bit of Toad's humanity popped out. But instead, he's like so fucking lobotomized that he's like, I love being a Goomba. I love being a Goomba. He's doing the dance in the elevator. That's true. He did still play the harmonica. He's still in there somewhere. I forgot about that. They do give him the harmonica, and they're like, Toad is home. There's some spark of Toad left in there. But Agent Smith fucking overwrites him, man. It takes a lot to get me to, sympathize with the agents because those are bad dudes, man. Nowadays, the things that horrify kids in movies are like, oh, her fucking mom took away her iPad or something. Upvotes to the left. Upvotes to the left. Are you going to play Gotham Knights? Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh whoop. Tell me more, tell me more. Are you in Arkham yet? Tell me more, tell me more. Is the Riddler a threat? And oh, those Gotham Knights.